Hi fifth graders, this is Miss Pam. Today we're doing an art project. We're doing turtles. We're making turtles out of clay. So the biggest thing that I have to say is we're going to get out the clay, but don't use water. Okay, water will make it slippery, slidey, and it'll break apart. And I think partly that's why clay items seem to break afterwards. So what we're going to do is do the materials first, and then I will show you how to make it. Okay, so what you need is you need some clay. Miss Jen should have sent you some in your packet, some clay. So you're going to break off, if it's in a chunk, it's about like a bread loaf, break off about a third of that. And that we'll start with that. You're going to need toothpicks. Lots of toothpicks because they do break. And then get those things out. And we'll get started. I put mine always on a piece of cardboard. And the cardboard is the shape that's the size that I want it. I don't want it any bigger than this because it does tend to break a bit. So I put it on that on top of a Walmart shopping bag. And that seems to work well for me. Okay, so now we have our materials. And I need you to take that 1/3 of the clay and just shape it and do that for about 10 minutes, okay? So I want you to pause and just shape it into an oval and then come back, okay? All right, so we're back and I have taken mine, I've made my oval, and then what I've done is I have taken and I've made my head, my arms, and my feet. Now, it's not a good form yet. We just have to work at it. So I'm going to stop mine and I'm going to work on mine some more. But try to keep it in one piece. If it gets broken, try to add it back as you can. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to stop and I'll come back. Back again. So I have my turtle. If you haven't done yours, you can again pause it at any time. My turtle looks like this. And it's hard to see on a white board. Oh, that's awful. I didn't even think about that. But anyway, it's a turtle. I think you can see the back. There's my pointed head, my back, my legs, and there's my feet and my little tail there. Okay, so I'm just going to take my toothpicks, and I've got a bunch of them here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw squares on the back of my turtle. And I'm going to make them somewhat even so that you can see them. Okay, I think you can see this. So that's how I started my top, okay? And I'm going to go there it goes. So I'm going to do my back and get that done. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to do little tiny squares on my legs. And I'm just going to, again, I'm using my toothpick. If you want to, you can use straws. I've seen lots of people use straws. I've seen people use different things. For instance, one is a marker, and you can make bigger circles that way, and then draw it in between your... Make your marks in between your circles. That's one way to do it. Okay. So do your back, do your legs. The back should be big squares, and the legs and the arms should be little ones. Okay. So that's the next thing. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to make a line all the way around the edge of our turtle back. All the way to the tail on one side and all the way to the tail on the other side. Okay, we're still filling in the squares in the back of that turtle. Okay, but to do the outer edge, this is what I've done, is I've taken the outer edge here, and I've taken my toothpick and go all the way around. Okay, all the way around. See the little mark all the way around? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my toothpick, and I'm just going to make lines. Line, 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 line. And that shows it's the outer part of the shell. Okay? See those little lines that I made on the outer side? Okay. So that takes care of our arms. Don't try to keep up with me. Just keep pausing. So we've done our arms. We've done our legs. We've done our back. Now what we're going to do with the head, because it's already into a point, is we're just going to take, and we're going to take, if you have googly eyes, you can use those if you want to, but I'm going to take the back of something. Oh, what can I use? Oh, okay. So I'm just going to take anything I have here, and I'm just going to 2 holes, just like that. See the 2 holes? Those are my eyes. And that is my turtle. Not quite finished, but you can see the lines on the outside of the shell. On the inside of the shell, you've seen the square marks. And on the legs, the little tiny pieces, the little tiny lines, little tiny squares or circles. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Take care. We'll see you next time.